Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum, Namaste, Sat Shri Akal. I hope you are doing great. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to talk about Instant Look of Love All Over Face Palette from Charlotte Tilbury. Actually, I was looking for a makeup kit kind of palette that has some necessary products that I need for an instant makeup look. A compact palette that has some universal color eyeshadows, bronzer, blush and highlighter. This palette is more special for me because it has setting powder as well, which you rarely find in a palette. This palette comes in two shades option, Pretty Blushed and Glowing Beauty, and available for 6500 rupees each. I went with Glowing Beauty, which was deeper of the two. I just thought the eyeshadows looked a lot prettier. I purchased mine from Nykaa and I'm so excited to finally review and do my makeup with this palette. First, I'll show you the packaging of this palette. Look at the packaging. So this is the outer box. So beautiful and eye-catching. Charlotte Tilbury always has the most luxurious packaging. Look at this palette. It's so gorgeous. It has a plastic film on it and I'll remove it. It's really satisfying feeling when you remove plastic from the palette. So this is the actual packaging. It's really very beautiful, isn't it? Okay, now I'm opening it. Oh, this is the product inside. So gorgeous shades. Can you see? I'll show them one by one and swatch as well. So it's mentioned number 1 is Eye Brighten. A rose top sparkle to color correct. Widen and brighten the look of eyes. Then you have number 2, Eye Enhance. A bronze gold shimmer to widen the look of the eyes. Number 3 is Eye Smoke. Now I'm swatching the smoke shade. Beautiful. You can use it as an eyeliner if you don't want to go more dramatic with your look. But if you want smokier eyes or you want a little depth and dimension, this is perfect. It's so creamy. To have such shade in the palette. The formula is so creamy, so I am very happy with the shadows. Number 4 is Face Bronzer. It's a lot more pigmented and intense than you might think. It will work great as an eyeshadow too, and I can use it as a transition color. Number 5 is Face Highlighter. It's so beautiful. It's almost antique gold. It's definitely going to be better suited for somebody with more of a medium deep skin tone. It might not work as a highlighter if you have very fair skin. Number 6 is Cheek Pop. It's so creamy. It's in incredibly pigmented and it goes on more like an eyeshadow. It's nice to have such an intense blush because you can always go light-handed, but it's nice that you have the option to build it up. I love the creamy texture of this blush. The shade is just amazing. And number 7 is face powder. Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder is light but it goes on a bit more translucent. So these are the swatches. So I'm going to start my makeup using this palette. Yay, I'm really excited. I have already applied foundation and concealer and set my eyebrows as well. So first I'll apply the bronzer. I'm taking it with light hand because it's so pigmented. Wow. Oh. It's very pigmented. It's a finally mild bronzer and perfect for all skin types. I'm blending it with this brush. Wow, it's blending like butter. I'm using a thin brush to contour my nose. It's blending like a dream, so seamlessly. I love this bronzer. Okay, time to apply the blush. Let's go in with a clean brush. I'm taking this small brush because the pan is small. As you can see, it's so pigmented. Wow. Oh, it's so pigmented. I took the blush a very light hand, but you can see the intensity. It's so pigmented. The shade is so beautiful, which I already love. Oh, look at this. How beautiful it's looking on the face. So beautiful. I have fallen in love with the finish of this blush. Next, I am going to apply the face powder under my eyes where I have applied the concealer. It's so silky and smooth. I'm applying it sides of my nose. On my forehead as well. To highlight my nose. And on the eyes. I will apply the powder to define my bronzer. Wow, the setting powder is just fantastic. It gives the skin a natural glow, controls shine and blurs the pores. So the next step to apply the highlighter. I am taking a fluffy brush and going to dip it in the highlighter. I haven't used any Charlotte Tilbury highlighter, so let's see how it works. Okay, I feel it's slightly darker for my skin tone because this highlighter has a pink undertone. You can see it's slightly copper golden highlighter and has a pink undertone. I think it's not looking good on my skin tone. Quite dark on my skin tone. I'm taking some more blush and applying it on the highlighter. And I think it's looking better, isn't it? So now you can see after applying the blush, it's looking so beautiful. The best part is that all the formulas are made in such a way that they minimize your pores. They don't emphasize your texture. So wow, look at this glow. It's fabulous. So now it's time to test the eyeshadows. So I'll use this bronzer as my transition color. Taking a little amount in the brush and applying it on my crease. As you can see, it works great in this form too. I'm applying it on my lower lash line too. And now I will blend it with a blending brush. It's blending beautifully. Now I will take the shade number 3 for my outer corner. Oh my god, it's so pigmented and very creamy as well. So smooth. I'm blending it with the blending brush. It's blending beautifully and the texture is so smooth. I'm applying it on my lower lash line as well. I'm blending everything out. Now I'll take the shade number 2 and apply it all over my lips. I'm using my finger for it. It's a gorgeous bronze gold shade. Now I'm taking the shade number 1 Eye Brighten for the inner parts of my lips. It's Rose Top Sparkle to color correct, widen and brighten the look of eyes. I'm applying it on my brow bones as well. I'm taking a little bronzer again and blending everything out. Finally, I'm taking the highlighter and applying it to the center part of my lid. And you can see it's looking gorgeous on the lips. Now I'm going to apply eyeliner, mascara and lashes off camera and come back to you. So guys, I'm back and you can see my eye makeup. The only thing I have to do is applying the lipstick. And for this, I have this new mini Charlotte Tilbury's Matte Revolution lipstick in Pillow Talk. And I'll apply it now. The texture is so silky and smooth. thanks to conditioning vitamin E that gives it softness and a silkier texture. It glides on easily and doesn't drag my lips like mattes tend to. The formula is extremely creamy and nourishing compared to most other mattes I have tried. So guys, I'm done. You can see my final look. I absolutely loved how it turned out. So guys, I think I don't need to talk much about this palette. You can see the result. I'm such a great fan of these instant palettes because they make doing a full face makeup so quick and easy to do. The formula of the shadows is really gorgeous. You can tailor the intensity depending on how you use them. The pop shades in the palette can also be used wet for increasing the color payoff and shine. The eyeshadow shades are really beautiful. I especially love the trio in the palette. The enhanced shade is super gorgeous. Also, I love the bronzer in this palette, but the blush and setting powder is my favorite. The blush is super flattering and youthful. So I have fallen in love with this palette. It's one of the best one and done palette right now in the market. It's expensive, but if you buy all these products separately, it will be more expensive for you. So I'm very happy with my purchase, and this palette will be my go-to. You are going to watch me using this palette again and again. So guys, if you have tried this palette, let me know in the comment section that how you found it. And if you have any question regarding this palette, you can ask me. And if you have liked this video, don't forget to like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.